In 1988, the Whittington Center had a vision that they could put together the most comprehensive youth shooting program in the country. 20 years later, that vision has come full circle, and today we offer the most complete, comprehensive youth shooting program in the country today. 48 campers run through a 2-week session. We offer pistol, rifle, shotgun, muzzleloader skills, the basics of each. Safety is paramount in everything that we do.
The campers come from all over the world. We've had campers from Africa, from Myanmar, from Canada, from Puerto Rico. Of course, the majority of our campers come from the United States. Once they come here, they fall in love with the program, and every year we've got so many applications for the campers that want to come back and join us as staff members. We've got an excellent safety record here, and one of the ways we do that is by maintaining that high staff ratio. One of the best parts of this program is the diversity of staff that we've got here. We've got counselors that range from 15 to 21 years old. We've got instructors that are a little more senior in age than they are, and they bring with that a lot of experience that they've had in life.
What this rifle does, it's a very good instrument for teaching follow-through in shooting.
I do it because I love it. I'm 67 years old, and I kind of think this is my payback time in life, that I can give back to the sport the things that I learned and the things that I enjoyed throughout the years that I've been hunting and I've been shooting. And this is the way I like to pass it on directly to the kids that I associate with. It's kind of like my extended family, that I come out here every year and I get a chance to work with all these teenagers, and it's really, really a joy.
Coming to camp is not only about shooting, it's about so much more, growing as a person. Coming back as staff, you're really coming to be part of a family. Campers have taught me so much, just how to deal with people and how to be a leader but also be a friend. I know I've grown as a person, both in leadership quality and work ethic, and just getting to know so many people from all around the country.
I chose youth work as a career, and I did 4-H work for 19 years before I retired, and I found that the age group that I missed most of all was a teenage group. And so this is my opportunity to impact more young lives and relate to them. What they take with them that they didn't come with is something that's hard to put one's finger on, but I think that just being able to meet and live with people from other parts of the country does them a lot of good. Thrown into a barracks with people you've never seen before, and before 2 days is up, you've got buddies in there. That's the way it works here.
Just being here in this beautiful country is one great benefit of teaching at the camp. They take to it like a duck to water. We have one camper here in this group who has never picked up a handgun before in her life, and she did exceptionally well for having no experience whatsoever. She paid attention to the instruction, and she really excelled.
Honestly, I haven't had any experience shooting anything. Like, all I've ever shot was an air rifle and BB guns. And then I came here and everybody had shot before, everybody had hunted before, and I was like, ugh. And then I did okay at rifle, and then I did okay at muzzleloader, and then today, doing as good as I did at pistol, I like it.
After shooting for 8 days and learning the 4 different firearms disciplines and all the different camp skills that go with that program, we're going to go over to Coal Canyon. And over there we're going to spend 3 days and 2 nights, and they're going to set up their own tents, they're going to do all their own cooking, and they're going to participate in what we call the walkthrough. The walkthrough is a simulated big game hunt, and that's their opportunity to show us that they've learned some of the skills that we've been teaching them for the previous 8 days. So they're going to have to apply all the things that they learned in hunter education and all the marksmanship skills that they learned while shooting all these different firearms. They're going to make decisions on what animals are ethical to shoot, what animals are legal to shoot, and then they're going to score their targets. And at the end of that, we're going to score how they did, and we're going to help them evaluate and determine what would make them a better hunter.
Since I've come to camp, I've learned a lot about how the different ways that they do each discipline and a lot of different skills that I didn't know, like we learned trapping skills yesterday and outdoor cooking.
Since I've been here, I've definitely improved my shooting a whole lot. Before, I would say I was just about an average shooter. I shot probably once a month with my dad, and I've definitely improved a lot. So, and when I go home, I'll be able to beat my dad.
The accommodations here are very nice. The cabins are big, more than enough room for the people that are in them. The dining here, the hall is huge and lots of room. Food is awesome. It's very nice.
We did hunter safety course, and that helped a lot. I got my hunter's card. We've done knot tying. We've learned outdoor skills like survival skills. We're going on a camp out next week. We learned how to put up the tents, which was kind of difficult because they were really big tents. The best part is just hanging out. You get to meet a lot of new people. I've met everybody in my cabin. They're all really good friends, and that's definitely probably one of my favorite parts.
Our goal is to instill that sense of self-respect and self-reliance in the campers that come here.
I spent 20 years in the Marine Corps, and sometimes that life rubs off onto other people. And if they don't get it anywhere else, there's some things that I like to teach them about the flag, about our history, and about discipline, and to respect one another.
As staff members, one of the things we get to see is how much the campers change during the 13 days that they're here. The first day, they're quiet, they don't quite know each other, they don't know what they're in for. And as the camp progresses and they get into the rhythm of things and they see what we're trying to teach them, you really see it sometimes when it really clicks, and all of a sudden they realize. And you see towards the camp out, towards the end of camp, how they really have developed the sense of self-reliance and the independence and the attitude that I can handle this, I can tackle this, I haven't done this before, but this is something that I want to try.
That flag that I show them every morning when they stand for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, that flag represents a lot of things in this country. It not only has the history and tradition of the country, but also the meaning behind the country. And that's what I try to give to the kids each and every morning. They give me a new hope for America. Trust me, they do.
What we're interested in is leadership training. We're interested in taking these youngsters, 13 to 17-year-old, young men and women, and helping them grow into young adults. This is the future of our country right here. The future politicians, the future sportsmen, the future hunters.
If I had to sum up the whole camp experience, I would say that it's about self-respect. When a person learns self-respect, it's going to make them independent, it's going to give them confidence in their own ability and their own decision-making skills. And people come back here year after year because they've learned something about themselves. They've learned how to be a better person. That kind of self-awareness changes who you are.